Welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amythyst. Welcome back. Subscribers, welcome any newbies. Thank you for coming in. I'd like to thank everybody who's given me donation or has booked a private reading. That really helps propel along what I do from the background. So thank you very much. I'm doing a series called the Charka Systems Series, and this is the third chakra out of the main 7, the solar plexus. So I've already done the other 2 videos. You can skip those and just come to whichever you choose, I suppose, or you can over time listen to all 7. It's a personal choice. Because of that, I am choosing to give a bit of information about what chakras are in general in every video. It might sound the same, it will be the same in every video, but for those people that don't want to watch all of them, they have that opportunity to grab that information too. I do have some announcements. If I'm not on WhatsApp, sorry. So if anybody tries to mimic me or my channel, please report it to YouTube and contact me through my details in the description box. Also, if you want to book a reading, go through there as well. But yeah, if anybody's trying to copy me in any way, shape or form, or pretending to be me, please let me know and I will sort it out from my end as well. The other announcement is I want to have a shout out to 2 specific channels. SilverWolf Tarot 1111. I have a lot of love and care for that particular person, Chris Firestone. She is a part of my team. She's my soul tribe, etc. And I really like to push out the energy. Please go over and have a look at her reading. She's very good at what she does. She's fantastic with her tarot. And also Vicky D'Souza at Angel Heart Readings. Vicky is also tribe. We're star beings together. She is very gentle energy, Vicky, and very good with her readings, very good with light activations and things. So please go over and give a thumbs up to her channel as well. It's about giving back to the heart space. So cool. Love you girls. Love you guys. All right. So basically I'm going to give you guys a rundown of about chakras and what they are first, as I've done in every one of these videos to the series. And then I'll give you a little bit of information about an angel that will be working with this reading to do with this particular chakra, and then we'll go from there. Right, so basically straight away, chakras are where the mind, body and spirit meet, and they're the gateways between various dimensions and centers of activity. They are vertical columns in our body called the prana tube, basically, and it helps with psychic awareness. Each chakra is like a sacred chamber in the temple of the body where the vital force of consciousness can pull together. And it is the point of interconnectedness. And chakras are associated with the 7 basic levels of consciousness. I've written here, it is important to clean our chakras to allow new patterns of growth and life forms to come in, life forces for ourselves. And it is common to be stuck in a certain pattern and therefore in a certain chakra, for example, and it may become shut or constantly open. And chakra healing or transitions are not necessarily smooth. I've said that every time. All chakras are a spinning wheel, attracting and repelling on the same vibrational level, and they are symbolic patterns of our own mental and physical programming. Basically, content of the chakra is formed largely by repeated patterns and from our actions and daily life. We are the center point of these actions. It channels the way and flows through the info system received by the mind and the body. And repeated habits and movement create fields in the world around us, basically. So anything the chakra encounters on its particular vibrational level is drawn into the chakra, processed, and then passed out again. Amazing. Chakras work or run smoothly when they are aligned with each other. And chakras can be open, closed, excessive, deficient, or anything or anywhere in between. If it's too blocked, for example, you're going to have some chronic fixation to do with things. Like too closed, it'll be blocked, there'll be chronic avoidance going on in your life as well. The mind and body are inseparable, and a block of disconnection in one chakra can affect all the others. It's like a chain reaction of imbalance, okay? Now, there are a lot of different angels that associate with the chakras, and some information you'll find online or what have you will give you a different angel to the ones I have here. I'm just going off the information that I have for my 8 chakras. I've got Archangel Uriel here. The Archangel Uriel is from the red ray, but it doesn't matter. This all ties in. So we're just going to have a look at some information about Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel means light of God or fire of God, hence the yellow. And they're from the red ray, and she or he is about knowledge and inspiration and guidance, okay? So their key words are divine presence, divine intervention, unveiling, reconnection, illumination, which was in another chakra, wisdom and guidance. They are prophetic. It's about prophecy and having revelations about things and aha moments, the internal divine intervention. And she or he is of thunder and lightning and natural disasters. They are the angel of. They take care of those things. So that's really cool. That's really important information. Now, I did say in the last chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus did come up, and there was a fair bit of yellow when things were linking over. So it'd be interesting to see if there's an honourable mention some way, somehow in this reading today through the cards and channeled messages with Archangel Uriel in relation to the solar plexus and how closely combined they actually are. Cool. So now I'm going to give you some information specifically about the solar plexus chakra. So the essential oils for the solar plexus chakra are bergamot, also as with another chakra. It's just one of many. There's juniper, eucalyptus, lemon and grapefruit oils. The crystals could be amber, topaz, citrine and ritualized quartz. The element is fire, and the location is the solar plexus, and the symbol is the 10-petal lotus, and the color is yellow. So basically, I keep saying basically, I've done this in every video. Okay, solar plexus, it's in the upper abdomen or rib area, and it's a true space of growth. The solar plexus lights up transformation and breaks away from fixed patterns and clears new or creates new behaviors. So it helps aid in action and shapes our own world. And it helps reclaim our own power through desire and the will to have access and find purpose through action. It is the light of consciousness, and it helps merge to activate our own power and take command of our own life and experiences, about being accountable for our own shit, basically. Solar plexus ignites transformation and dynamic energy and power. I've said that's something similar. The fire element of the solar plexus, that's what propels us with this chakra. The fire element associated just propels us forward, and it allows us to break away from old training and create new and higher level conscious experiences. It helps transform passive elements of earth and water for the dynamic fire energy. So earth and water are the root and the sacral, okay? So fire moves upwards, and it's about new behaviors. The hardest part is to get a fire started, but once you have got your fire started, it's easy to maintain, right? So overall, the task of the solar plexus is to overcome inertia, which is nothing remains unchanged, right? So the characteristics of the solar plexus. If your solar plexus is balanced, you'll have an air about you of or feel or are responsible and reliable. You'll have good self-esteem and confidence and be able to meet challenges and be warm in your personality and have a balanced ego. If you're deficient, you could have low energy, low self-esteem, weak will and easily manipulated. You could have poor self-discipline or follow-through, and cold emotionally and or physically, and attraction to stimulants, and a victim mentality, and passive and unreliable. In excess or too open or spinning too fast, you could be overly aggressive, controlling and dominating, and you might need to be right all the time and have the last word. You could be power hungry, manipulative, violent, have a violent outbursts, and have an attraction to sedatives. Could be stubborn, arrogant or competitive. And now that's pretty intense, right? The physical manifestations from an unbalanced solar plexus are eating disorders, hypertension, digestive disorders, ulcers, chronic fatigue, hypoglycemia, diabetes, disorders of the stomach, pancreas, gallbladder, and the liver. So the healing practice is core work. The healing practice to help bring a level of balance in your daily life is core work. For example, martial arts, deep relaxation, stress control if it's in excess, your chakra's in excess, grounding and emotional contact and emotional authenticity work, and vigorous exercise and anger management if needed. There's affirmations I've written down. I'll just give you two. So it says, I honor the power within me. That's one. I honor the power within me. And the other one I'm going to say, it says, I can do whatever I will to do. So whatever you put your mind to, you can do that. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you decide to do, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. I can do whatever I will to do. The lifestyle element associated with the healing practice is yoga, Pilates, again, martial arts, and visual arts. Now, to feed the solar plexus, again, there's a water element here, as there was with the sacral. I did say sacral will come up in this reading, and this is the second time or so it has now. So hit the water. Drink a lot of water. Also, there's fiber is needed to help feed the solar plexus. Lentils, yellow split peas, chia seeds, nuts, nut butters, proper nut butters, whole grains and rice and millet and amaranth and quinoa or quinoa, however you say. I say quinoa. The fruits would be bananas and lemon and pineapple and grapefruit, and the vegetables can be squash, golden potatoes, and yellow. Woo! So sorry, I couldn't even catch that. Yellow, bless me. Yellow capsicum. Okay, so there is a mantra for every chakra, as I've said before, and the mantra for the solar plexus is RAM, RAM. And again, you need to do it on the exhale for this particular chakra. Okay, you need to breathe in, and on the exhale say RAM. Okay, it helps to open one to your personal power, and chanting RAM will increase your ability to stand up for your own self and control negative impulses and aid self-control. It helps with self-esteem and will increase, as from the chanting RAM, confidence and it will help subsidize stomach and anxiety pains. It'll help with that. Okay, so you need to repeat it as 15 times. That's for every chakra. I've written it down. Whether I've mentioned it or not, I don't know, but 15 times, right? Because that's what's going to help you bring into an alignment. So what I'm going to do is now we're going to pull some cards. Archangel Uriel, can you please come in? Thank you. Ooh, different energy. And straight away, yes, I can come in. I've picked up the cards, wanted to shuffle them, and two have flicked over, so I'm not even going to shuffle them yet. House and buildings. What does the house or the rooms of the house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? Okay, this is literally the pictures on this card. When you look at that, do you think, oh, that's nice? Or do you look at that and think, oh, that house is a bit crooked? You know, what have you? The tree's too tall, there's no shade, or whatever. And that's about your inner self, your inner house. I stand up for myself. I honor myself. I am open to spiritual growth. Right. This is really important now. This is what we're talking about here. This is your foundation and your structure, your inner self. We've also got, oh, the Phoenix. You're kidding me. Woo! Renewal and rebirth. Okay. Examine what you resist. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. I'm going to do that again. Renewal, rebirth. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. You're kidding me. That kind of ties in with this house one, right? That sort of ties in. That makes sense. Wow. And there's that red fire element there and the yellow popping off it as the sacral. Far out. This is crazy. That means something really important to me, okay, in my life, to do with the person in my life. Wow. Okay, so what else have we got here, please, Archangel Uriel? We've got focus. For enlightenment, stay in the moment. Chop wood, carry water, avoid distractions. Meditate, bring unresolved issues into view. Yeah. March forward march. Work on yourself. Remember, you've got, I honor the power within me and I can do whatever I will to do. So work on your goal, work on your path, work on yourself, work on your health, work on whatever it is you've got going on in your life, regardless of what it is that's important to you. It says on there, chop wood, carry water. It's about doing the mundane things in life to get us to that true space of growth. The solar plexus lights up transformation, as I've mentioned, and it helps break away from fixed patterns and creates new behaviors. And it aids in aids action and shapes our own world. So reclaiming power through desire and will to assess or find purpose in action. You know what you're doing here. Just keep moving forward. It's just a confirmation here. I've got 2 more. Wow. Love. Your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. Wow. Wow. There's all yellows pouring through here, okay? There's a lot of yellows through here. This is definitely in link to the sacral, but also it says your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing, and that is where the sacral chakra comes through. This is solar plexus and sacral all over this card. I have no fucking idea why I can't get my words out, okay? And we've got the last one for these pile of cards. Trust yourself and the universe plans for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. Oh, I don't know why I can't get my words out all of a sudden. There's that fire burning up through that arm there and that hand, and holding hands with somebody. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Trust yourself and the universe's plans for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. Exactly. Because we've all got a lot of shit going on in our life, good or bad. It doesn't really matter. You know, some days are really good for people, some days are really bad. And it's absolutely important that we bring that balance into alignment. We need to remember, you know, the solar plexus ignites transformation and dynamic energy and power. You need to use your rebirth. You need to use that growth and that transformation. Oh, I just can't believe that's come out. That is just so fantastic. Thank you, Spirit. So just be mindful of who you choose to let in your circle, basically, because not everybody in your circle wants you to do well. And I've said that a few times over the last couple of months in different readings, okay? And that's the truth. Just because somebody's in your peripheral or in your circle, it doesn't mean they're a well-wisher behind closed doors, all right? So just if the people in your life that you love and care for that are giving you a bit of a shit time or rocking the boat somehow, we'll just work on that. Honor yourself, you know, come from that renewed space, come from that transition. Remember, the solar plexus is about the light of consciousness and to merge and activate with our own power and to take command of our own life and experiences. Just because somebody behaves in a certain way, even if it's in relation to you some way, somehow, or even in a roundabout way or a backhanded way, it doesn't mean that you need to be responsible for their behavior, because you can't be. And they can't expect you to be accountable for their own behavior. You can only be accountable for yours. So that's what the message is, basically. Work on yourself. And keep those that you love close, and those that you don't, well, it's time to push them out. It's got hope. It's a conduit for miracles. Beautiful. Miracles also came up in the last reading. Cool. And it's yellow. And then we've got the presence of love will always cast out fear. That's a double love message here. So amazing. The presence of love will always outcast fear. Exactly. Be true to yourself. The universe has my back. Yo. And thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Exactly. That comes into that focus stuff there. That comes into the trust and that love element and the rebirth when it comes to the Phoenix. Can I have a couple more cards, please? What else we got here? Yeah, crazy. Archangel Uriel, you're very quiet. Very calm energy. Hey, I'm just going to go back to that section. I've got an advanced diploma or a certified and accredited certification in angelic healing therapy. I've said that a few times as well. For those of you that didn't hear me earlier, I haven't watched that before. So basically, again, the divine presence. And Archangel Uriel, its name means light of God or fire of God, and she is about guidance, or he is about guidance and inspiration and knowledge. So listen to yourself, tap into yourself. You know what you need to do. You know what's right. It's time to push through and come through a transformation. Or you maybe already have been, and this is just a reminder like at the moment your solar plexus is on point, you know what I'm saying? We've got sadness and isolation. I think this is and there's green in the background, a little bit of blue, and there's the yellow. So I think this is what somebody is coming out from. I think you've now come out from yourself. Your shadows come into the light. Wow. Or because of you choosing to have your balance here. We've got share the love. Yeah, that's the third time love's come out. All right, there's sacral all around it. There's like a couple in there, a romantic couple, okay? And if it's not about a romantic couple, it could be a mirror image to yourself. Move, again, pumping with the yellow and the green, the heart space, Archangel Raphael, how are you? and also the sacral. Wow. And we've got heal. Move from that space of love. If you're feeling moved by love in your life at the moment, act upon it. Heal, breaking free from restraints, breaking free from things that no longer serve you. That level of transformation that we talked about, and win or lose. It doesn't, yeah, exactly. Don't be fearful. Whatever the outcome's going to be for you, the outcome's going to be. You need to speak your mind. Now, this card here says, I stand up for myself, I honor myself, and I am open to spiritual growth, right? I didn't mention in the last pile, I don't think, but these little cards here, I bought on eBay from a local person in my country who made them, like makes them from their house and then just sells them off. And I always like to pick up little quirky things like that to give back and to match energy with people that do stuff like that, because I do that stuff as well. I've got my own oracle deck. I can have one more of those, yep. And it says heart chakra. Yes, a lot of greens coming out. It's funny how these synchronicities are falling into place, okay? So what is it that you want to say at this time? I'm just getting told that people just really need to remain focused and know what they know in themselves to be true, and pull on that as a level of inspiration, and to ask for guidance. Ask for Archangel Uriel to give you guidance if you need it at this time, or if you're not sure how to remain in balance and stuff. Maybe your sacral's a bit out of whack and you really need to pull your solar plexus and your sacral in together. I've got the little chakra reading cards here, the wisdom oracle cards, and I'm just going to pull a couple of those out. First one, it says impatience. Yeah. Mysticism. I love the back of these cards. Look. Insecurity. Wow. I think this is what we're coming through from here. Yeah. Self-worth. And then we have enlightenment. So, just let me listen. Yeah. Archangel Uriel is energy is quite a young, not a young angel, but energetically could be a young male, maybe in his early 20s or something, you know, like if it, like that's just the energy I'm picking up, right? Just so you know. But okay, what Archangel Uriel is saying is that level of impatience that we've already been through, it's now time to break free from those constraints, win or lose. If you're still feeling impatient about certain areas of your life, it's now time to pull on yourself and come from that space of inspiration, and remember that it's about transformation. It's time to transform. It's time to propel forward. It's time to work on those areas of yourself that you've been sitting back on and that you know you need to move forward. I'm just checking some of the stuff I've written down for my sacral and solar plexus stuff. So again, the fire element of the solar plexus that propels us forward. Remember, fire moves upwards. And as I said, the hardest part is to get the fire started, but once it's lit, it's easy to maintain. And this is, don't be impatient. Just because your fire mightn't be in full fucking raw doesn't mean that it's not going to be. It's still lit, right? Then we've got insecurity. Mysticism, that speaks for itself. Listen to your intuition. Follow your heart. If things aren't working out around you the way they anticipated, or things are being brought to the light where some relationships aren't really how you thought they would be, or friendships aren't how you expected, now's the time to trust your intuition and go through that. There's also a door in here, so to me I'm getting told that's a message, it's a portal. You can travel through that portal, whether it's spiritual or other, if you need to get that advice and help. Insecurity, and I think this is a past thing as well. This person's blocking their heart and going, oh no, the devil's coming to get me, basically. This is the root chakra here, and there's also some yellow in the background. So again, this stems right down to that place of being grounded and so securely rooted that we couldn't move. All right, and this is just a reminder, we're not at that space anymore, because we've got some self-worth going on, because we've got our communication level back to how it should be, because we've done work on the sacral. Okay, and the result from this, thank you very much, Archangel Uriel, is enlightenment, and that is a yellow card there. So remain in the light. You're of the light. You've got good people in your life. Come from that childlike wonder. Can I have two more of these, because this is just funky the monkey. Cool. We've got creation, yeah, and discovery. Cool. Okay, so let me just listen. Yeah, okay, so Archangel Uriel saying there's not much more he can give information to you guys apart from coming from that space of transformation. You know, you might feel tight in the chest, up under the abdomen, you know, it's that time. It's that true space of growth. It's that time to grow. It's that space where we do have that growth come in. I am getting told to mention the crystals again: amber, topaz, citrine, and ritualized quartz. If you've got any of those, you can work with them. You don't have to go and buy some if you don't want to. It's not necessary. Again, the oils are bergamot, could be juniper, eucalyptus, lemon, and grapefruit. So, I mean, if you're not one to like to burn those sort of oils around the house, maybe put a little bit in your, when you mop your floors or something, you know, like you do it like that. But yeah, Archangel Uriel is saying, remember to remain in the light, because it's that space where you can merge to activate your own power and take command of your own life experiences. You're not deeply rooted in the ground now like you thought you were anymore. There's another one here, recovery. The key to your heart, the key to your dreams, the key to your transformation is knowing that you've had that self-worth and you're coming to that space of recovery. Fantastic. Can I get one more? And expansion. Yeah, this is time. This is in relation to the other chakra, the sacral chakra, when it's about communication and dealing with people and dealing with others around you and getting your relationships in alignment and actually being able to communicate on a healthy level where feelings don't get hurt or what have you. And this is what's going on here. There's been an expansion from that, and that expansion is actually now propelling you forward in your life to have that level of transformation. It's going to help you shape your own world. It's going to give you that strength to reclaim your power. Okay. Can I have a couple of these, please? We're pretty much done. I've only got a little bit more to do here, guys. We've got leadership, broccoli, yum, victory. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Nasturtium. Nasturtium. I don't know. It's a fucking flower. Anyway, nasturtium. What else do we have here? Clarity, carrot, yay. Again, that's the sacral popping up. So you've got that clarity, you're having that victory, you're in that leadership position, the leader of your own life. That's what this solar plexus is about, being in charge of your own life. We've got happiness, yay, marriageum. We've got ritual, which is sweet corn. There's a yellow, wicked. It's all part of the path. It's all part of the process. Some things might feel a bit methodic sometimes, but it's all part of the ritual of life, right? We've got abundance. Beautiful. I've got one more in my hand that's flipped upside down, and we've got attraction. Abundance for grape and attraction for pansy. Beautiful. That's so nice. Can I get the last few cards, please, Spirit? Where's that other little deck? I can't find it. There it is. Got a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these. Can I have some final messages in relation to the sacral chakra, please? Archangel Uriel, if you're here still. Yes, you are. Thank you. Again, its symbol is the 10-petal lotus, okay? We've got seeking insight. I learn something new every day. I enrich my life with wisdom and knowledge that expands my world. Every day is an opportunity to grow and understand more. I did mention before that this solar plexus, when it works, runs properly, it helps aid action and shapes our immediate world, our own world. So that's synchronicity. And we've got my needs matter. I please myself. I focus and check in, asking, what is it, my own bright, precious self, that you want most at this time? I make my needs my priority. Oh, that's beautiful. I said that. Work on yourself. You're in leadership for yourself, right? You're the leader of your own life. You get to call shots. Can I have 2 more? Because these are just so yummy. I'm getting told I'm going to have 3, okay? There's one. It says, I accept my whole self. I lovingly let go of conditioning that tells me who I should be. I embrace who I am and celebrate my truth. Yes! That is so nice. Wicked. We've got clearing time. Today, as I bathe, I wash away my troubles. Everything but self-love dissolves and is removed from my energy field. Fantastic. And that was that card back here that said, you know, if things aren't working out for you at the moment, like for enlightenment, stay in the moment, chop wood, carry water, avoid distraction, meditate, bring unresolved issues into view. And then the other one was the love card. Your relationship with yourself and others need reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear and make it unconditional. That is exactly what we're talking about here. It all comes from self. Can I have the 3rd one? Thank you. Flicked out. We've got Emotional wisdom. Whoa. I listen to my emotions. They show me where I can focus my self-love and heal from hurt. I am empowered by what they share with me. I am my own self-love warrior. Wow. Thank you so much, Archangel Uriel. How beautiful is this information? So, there you go, guys. Much love. I tell everybody I love them. I tell complete strangers, I love you, you know. Even though the people that are in my life that I actually am in love with, there's a difference to me having love for people and being in love with people. There are definitely people in my life I am in love with. My family and my children and my significant other. My special person. Yeah, cool. 2 more have come out. Okay, fine. Okay, we've got self-soothing. You wouldn't believe this, and the other one's respect. I soothe myself with caring words. I allow the space I need to accept my feelings about whatever has taken place. I calm, care, and provide for myself every day. Yo. And respect. I respect myself. If I need to make changes, I do all I can to support myself. I always listen to my inner voice and make space for its wisdom. Self-respect, self-regard. If something isn't right at the moment in your life, in certain relationships, you can pull back. It doesn't mean you're being disrespectful. It just means that you're not jumping on that bandwagon, okay? So that's fully sick. As I said, I tell everybody I love them. I share a lot of love because the world is propelled by love. So love, love, love. Please like, share, subscribe. Check out my sister Soul Tribe channels as well, and look me up on Facebook. Put a comment, that'd be great. I'll be back. The next is the throat chakra. I'll be back for throat. Actually, no, it's not. A lie. Sorry. I don't even know why I fucking said that. It's heart, and we know that it's heart because heart chakra come up. Isn't that funny? The heart chakra come up like it did in the last pile for this one. The sacral, anyway, for the solar plexus. All right. I'm going, guys. I'm rambling. Good night. I'm actually going to bed. Take care. Blessed be.